Hey Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your January 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Capricorn, welcome to 2024. Now, it does look like in the recent past, things were taking a little bit of time to manifest. Some of you may have been waiting for some sort of results. You may have been waiting for communication. Some of you may have even been waiting on a new offer to come in, a new partnership, because I'm getting the turtle here in your recent past. So there may have been a situation that was a little bit frustrating for some of you, Capricorn, because it's like you wanted to wrap this up. You want to get going. You want this new beginning, but then something comes in and stalls it, because they're showing me the Chariot in reverse here. Some of you may have even gone through a job loss, because you do have job loss and unemployment. Some of you may have quit a job. Others may have quit working, maybe for you as well. If you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, you may have lost some contracts. I feel like something in the past here, again, didn't turn out the way that you thought, but it was actually to put you in a better position. And I know it's hard to see that when you're going through it. Yeah, there's the loss there, Four of Cups. But it looks like January is bringing some big changes here for you, Capricorn. You do have the butterfly card, so there's going to be some sudden changes that show up, and it's going to put you on the right track for present and future endeavors, because this is the change that you've been wanting here. I'm almost getting either a Wheel of Fortune or a Tower moment for you, but I get that this change is inevitable. It's not something that you can necessarily stop, but I don't feel like you want to stop it, because you have the Magician here. So it may be even something you are manifesting, but it may completely be an unexpected twist. That's kind of, and there's the Tower and there's the Chariot. Yeah, there's some sort of unexpected twist that comes in quite quickly here for you, because you've been through a lot of loss is what I get here. Loss of finances, a loss of money, or it just feels like a loss in motivation even for some of you. If this isn't some sort of physical loss, it is definitely energetic or motivating. Look at that. It's coming in here for you. You do have the Empress, so there's more abundance, and you have four major arcanas showing up. So this is big change showing up. Now, your future position here, you also have the Chess card. So you're making some big money moves that are going to get you far. Look at that. You have the 2 and the 3. I love that. So starting off here, Capricorn, in the recent past, the turtle says money may have been coming in slowly. For some of you, it may have even been stopped or halted, but others of you, maybe you were just kind of going along, you were making steady progress, but it didn't feel like anything spectacular. You lost the motivation, you lost the drive, you lost the momentum, but you kept just chugging away. I feel for some of you, there was, again, a lack of maybe mentality or lack of lust, lack of love for the job. And even though things may have been quite hectic, quite busy around you, it's like you're just putting one foot in front of the other, trying to get through the day, trying to get through, to the next maybe paycheck. Some of you may have even moved for work. Okay, there could be travel here. For others of you, I feel like you may have been reaching out to a different target market, because they're giving me a radius. And so some of you, maybe you work with clients where they're at a distance or at a distance. Some of you, this is long term. So it could be something that you're trying to build here is taking a little bit longer than you would like. And you may be completely contemplating, am I even in the right direction? Should I continue moving forward here? So I do feel like something is growing here for you. And the changes that you've been manifesting, you may finally start to see take place in the physical world in January. So January is going to be a big month for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, and it's your season as well. So it's like coming full circle. There's some big shifts happening, and specifically around your birthday. Now, of course, Capricorn season starts December 22nd or so and goes until January 20th. So happy birthday. And some of you may have even seen some big changes in December. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, because there's the butterfly, there's the transformation. Some of you are ending an old cycle, ending contracts, ending old jobs, and ending old limiting beliefs that may have even held you back. This can be about short-term loans. It can be temporary positions for some of you. I feel like there's more pep to your step. This is more creativity, more fun, more art, more movement. And you have the word movement here, which is exciting because this turtle wasn't moving very fast at all. And I feel like you are paying attention more to where you are investing your time, your energy, your money. But just be careful, because some of you may have went on a little bit of maybe a spending spree, or you may want to watch your finances because there could be some expenses that you are putting towards your goals. So for example, there could be a class, there may be a seminar, there could be some education that you want to invest in to better your career, but it's going to cost a little bit of money. So you don't want to be spending on things that maybe you don't necessarily need if you want to invest wisely. Maybe you are wanting to purchase a new home or purchase a new office space. I just get that it's important for you to reevaluate your money, where it's going, where you're spending, who you are giving your time to, what you are investing your time in. So a lot of you are really coming to a place, and this could have even been part of Mercury in retrograde in your sign in Capricorn. A lot of you are doing some deep reinventive energies. You were looking at things that were working, things that weren't. And so you have the Magician showing up here, what's coming in for you. And so a lot of you, you're ushering in this change. Okay, this is coming from a place internally that you are saying, hey, I'm going to manifest in my outer world. And even though you were trying to do that here in the past with the turtle, there is something here with divine timing, something here with, synchronicities, or waiting for external things to show up for you as well. I feel like the pieces were starting to slowly come into place. And even though you wanted it quicker, or there was something you wanted to manifest quicker, now is the right timing. Because in the near future, Capricorn, you do have the Chess card. This talks about strategizing, wise spending. So you go from maybe frivolous spending, or, reevaluating beliefs, things that weren't as maybe important as you thought they were. You're saying, maybe that's not as important. Maybe I'm investing in that, but it's not really paying off. Or maybe that's a belief that I once believed, and maybe it helped me out at that time, but now I need to shift the trajectory in order to really get to where I want to be and where I want to go. Because there could be some new offers coming in here that take you by surprise. This is long term, long game. Now you have this showing up twice. Look at this. You have the turtle, and it says here long term, and then your outcome card here is long game. So some things that you've been working on in the recent past, they are going to go the distance. And it's important that you shift some sort of perspective, or you say yes to some offer, or you realize that, yes, you are manifesting here. It is showing up and happening in your outer world after some time of waiting. You're going to think things through. I feel like a lot of you have already been thinking things through, and it may have even been during that retrograde season around the 13th of December until around the 1st or 2nd of January, which I do put these out a little bit early. So if you're watching this during those periods, you may really want to, strategize and prepare, because there's beautiful changes coming in that are bringing you the abundance that you've been working so hard for. You're a natural leader, Capricorn. There's nothing that you cannot accomplish here on this earthly realm. You are an earth sign. So a lot of times the biggest thing is manifesting, right? I'm manifesting. How can I ground it into reality? But if any sign can do it, it is you. And you see that showing up here with the Magician. Okay, so really powerful new energies coming in. You're going to see the noticeable growth after feeling a little bit ambivalent, going back and forth. 2023, it's in the rear view mirror, and a lot of you are glad to see 2023, shifting out of that energy, because you've had to learn a lot of lessons around money, around community, around people, around beliefs, around trusting the universe. So there's been a lot happening here, I see, with the Four of Cups. Now, you have some big decisions. It's no surprise. We were talking about the Tower. We see the Tower. You have the butterfly coming in, but these decisions are decisions you are going to make. I don't feel like this is a decision or a choice that other people are going to make for you, because you also have the Queen of Swords showing up. And I feel like this is the energy that you are embracing, or it could be someone around you that's helping you make the decision, but ultimately it's up to you. Okay, because look at this. You have many doors. I believe there's 7 doors here. So you may have some new decisions to make here, but one's going to stand out. I mean, this red really stands out compared to the bland gray doors there. So it may be that you couldn't see that red door before. You weren't quite sure. You were, what's behind door number 1, and you opened it up and it was a failure, or it wasn't something that you wanted. And then you kept kind of bouncing around is what I see. But this month for you, January, there's going to be a big decision here, and it's going to be noticeable. You're going to know exactly what way to go. There's going to be clarity on your path forward. And red is also the color of, the root chakra, which is stability, foundation. So this is long term here. This is security and safety and longevity and legacy as well. Yep, you may have some additional responsibilities, but I feel like there could even be helpful people that come in and guide you. Okay, because you do have the Empress showing up, yet you have the Chariot. I feel even in the past, it may have felt like people didn't have your back, or you had to carry the brunt end of the stick, or you had to carry the burdens here. But I feel like that's part of the choice. That's part of the decision that is coming in here. What responsibilities can I hand off? Or what can I put down? It almost reminds me of the 10 of Wands energy. And I just took a peek. I don't see the 10 of Wands, but I feel like you were in the 10 of Wands in 2023, where you've definitely carried a lot. And some of you may have even been Mr. or Mrs. Fix-Its, right? You want to heal, you want to help, you want to, uplift the energy of the planet. And sometimes you can be a people pleaser. Sometimes you're a perfectionist. Sometimes you may take on too darn much, and it just leaves you exhausted. And I feel like that is part of what you are re-examining, redefining in December. That way in January, when January rolls around, or if you're watching this in January, there's some shifts in responsibility here for you. Now, yeah, some of you did go through some sort of job loss, because job loss and unemployment came out together here. So if you're coming to this reading where you've needed a job, or if you've wanted a shift here, there are some big changes that the Tower brings in. But because of your surrounding cards here, which I'm excited to dive into, this is a change for the better. For some of you, you could actually be moving across the country, across the state, across the world. For others of you, you could be completely shifting careers. I'm talking complete 180 here. For others of you, you may actually get employed by the person that you least expected, or the company that you least expected. I feel like divine timing is a perfect match here for you in January. So if there was some sort of loss here, there's going to be big changes coming in that also help you understand why this may have happened. Okay, if some of you are dealing with a legal situation due to unethical practices, due to breach of contract or anything of that nature, I am seeing the justice scales. So it could be that you're going through some legalities, or you may even start some strategizing when it comes to legalities here. Now, I'm not getting an end result necessarily. Well, I mean, it looks to be favorable if you are, but I also see that could take a little bit of time to progress into the future. And you may be questioning, is it going to be worth the time? I feel like it will be. Now, for others of you, the reason why you may have left, or you may be contemplating, or the reason why the Tower comes in is because someone may be micromanaging. This could be someone looking over your shoulder, constantly critiquing you, judging you. You just feel like everyone at times is I don't want to say out to get you, but it may feel that way at times with this Four of Cups and Five of Swords. There was, because in the past here, you have the Five of Swords. So a lot of nitpicking, a lot of back and forth, a lot of indecisiveness, a lot of, I'm going to win at all costs, even if I have to step on toes to do so. So I feel like this is what you are getting out of as well. This is part of the decisions and choices that you are making in the near future. For others of you, if there's no one else, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, some of you may be too hard on yourself, critiquing your own work. You may be such a perfectionist or, a people pleaser where you get a workload and you have a difficult time saying no, right? Or you want to take that vacation, but someone else is taking it at the same time. So you decide to put your life on hold until, someone comes back from vacation. Or again, I feel like you may at times hold yourself back because of this energy, and that's what we want to break free from. And I feel like that's part of the Tower. So it's like a lot of these little pieces are all combining into this Tower here, and there's going to be changes that affect all of it. Responsibility, the micromanaging, the difficult people, all of it. And it's going to really show up in a big way where it disperses into different areas. It's almost like I'm getting return to sender. Anything that comes at you, it's kind of just bouncing off or reverberating from your auric field and kind of going back out there. You're saying, nope, I've already dealt with this. I've already done this. I don't need to do it again. Return to sender. So yeah, no more micromanaging here for you. You have background check. So some of you may do background checks on other people. Okay, maybe this is part of your business. You look into other companies, other clients. I feel for some of you, this could be people looking into your services, your work. If you are looking to get a new job, people are looking at you. You have the background check here. So I feel like this is good energy. I feel whatever people are digging up, it's going to actually be in your favor. And if this has to do with a legality, a legal judgment, or something in the court systems, I feel like it's actually going to help. So it could be some sort of evidence as well that helps your case or helps you moving forward. Okay, but it is favorable. Now we have receipts here. Some of you are paying close attention to your finances. You may be working with a tax professional. You may be looking into business receipts. You may be preparing and getting ready. I am getting here accountant, financial advisor, some of you real estate as well. So you may be looking at, the expenditures, what you're spending money on, if you can, afford to pay for something or what you can not spend money on possibly. So you're looking at the numbers this month, and again, it's going to be in your favor. You're looking at the numbers, it's going to be in your favor, especially with such major arcana here and such good major arcana as well. Now, there's been a lot of competition. We see that here in your deep past, in your foundation with the Five of Swords, a lot of competition. Someone may have sold your ideas. Someone may have try to slander you, or they're showing me the word, actually, they're showing me the word name, and it's going in the mud. It's like dragging in the mud. So someone may have tried to drag your name in the mud or say things about you. I mean, I hope not, but that could have been very difficult or very challenging for you, for your career, for your finances, for your money. Some of you, maybe you had to file bankruptcy, or maybe there were some competitors that, just you didn't jive with. They may have really kind of done some damage to your, to your self-confidence, to your self-worth. But I like this competition card because look at these two are, they're bumping fists here. There's two boxers out there. They're realizing that it's part of the job. It's part of, what they're doing, but they don't always, sometimes people don't realize it when they're in that boxing ring and they're just giving her their all, right? But they come out of it, regardless of who's the winner here, they're realizing that it's part of the quote unquote game. It's part of life. We don't have to constantly be in that fear base, that greed, that lower vibration, that negative type of competitiveness. We can find ourselves in a place of constructive criticism. We can work together. There's plenty to go around here. And for some of you, maybe the market felt saturated, or maybe something was just too much. Spirit wants you to know that there's more than enough. There's more than enough, but someone may have taken it to the next level in the past. And so competition or competitors may be a little bit of a fear that stems from some people who've really tried to do you dirty here. And yep, we're back to the huge decisions and responsibilities. So let's dive into the tarot here. Now you start off with the Four of Cups because you're still dealing with 2023's energy, or the things that may have occurred in 2023. It says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, and be aware of your own emotions. This is really heavy energy for some of you because sometimes our emotions get the best of us, and it can cloud our judgment. It can cloud our thinking, and we just kind of wallow in some negative losses or some challenges that we've endured. Spirit is saying here, there is a lot to be grateful for, and there are some big changes. So give great gratitude, give thanks for the blessings that are coming in here for you. Maybe you don't quite see them right away, but I feel like there's something big happening here, which we're going to talk about here in just a moment. But you felt like you've missed out is what I get here, especially with the turtle going so slow. It's like seeing a turtle, let's say a turtle is in a race, it's right there at the start line, and then there's a cheetah right there next to the turtle, and you're the turtle and your competitor is the cheetah, and boom, that race goes and you're left behind, left in the dust, right? Maybe that's that name in the mud where someone else is making full stride, full progress ahead, and you're wondering, well, what the heck? I don't have the advantage. I'm a turtle, right? But you're supposed to be here. This is what you are, right? At this time, this is the energy that you were meant to be in. And even though it was slow, when we start to compare ourselves, that's when we get stuck in our emotions, stuck in our head. We start to focus on the loss, right? There's a little girl here that's playing with the seashells, and seashells are about intuition. They're about listening. They're about observing as well. So I feel like, yeah, your emotions at times may get the best of you. Some of you may be a little bit depressed or have anxiety or have fears. And those are very valid feelings, right? Very valid, but it's important not to sit in them. And I feel like there is a new opportunity coming in for you, and you're going to take a look at the past and you're going to say, okay, I realize that, yeah, I was the turtle here. I did have to go through some situations where I had to learn patience. I had to learn that I was stronger than I thought I was, and not to compare, not to look at a situation for the complete negative that maybe it caused, but to see the silver lining. And that's what you're doing here. That's your overall energy. You're taking a look at any loss or any challenges, and you're growing from them, and you're transmuting this energy into a brand new opportunity that I see you manifesting. Now, Capricorn, what's crossing your path is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is some big boss energy. It's working smarter, not harder. It's someone who is very successful, very stable, very accomplished, very powerful. And this is you, but because something happened here that tested your patience, you feel like you got knocked down a notch, right? With the King of Pentacles. Your plans, they're going to work out well, but I feel like they haven't worked out as you thought in the past. And you may think that there's going to be a repeat of history. And I feel like something is shifting here. The tower is shifting, so this does not repeat. I'm going to repeat that. The tower is coming in the near future, so some sort of repeat of the past does not happen. Okay? Professional and financial success. You may be speaking to someone, again, about your finances. You may be the professional here. I feel like this is your energy. I mean, you are Capricorn, King of Earth, King of Pentacles here, King of Ariel, is earthly energy. So I do feel like you're using your resources wisely. And there are resources available, and could be new ones, unexpected resources that actually allow you to embrace this new opportunity. Okay, because you're going to get your mojo back here, Capricorn, in no time. And I know it's been a difficult time for you. It may have even been a difficult few years. They're actually showing me 5 for some of you. I mean, goodness. So some of you, this could have even been transparent since around 2019 or so. But specifically for some of you, it was 2023 was a big year, but the years prior could have been very difficult as well. And even though this crossing your path, it's still in your energy field. So you're going to climb back to the top. But some of you, maybe you again had to lose everything. And I think that was your theme for either December's reading or a monthly reading a while back. I will stick the Capricorn playlist at the end of the video if you missed that. But it's like you had to lose everything to gain everything. Or you had to lose it all in order for you to gain something even better, more stable, more solid. Now, what's below you is that competitiveness. You know, the one energy or many energies that you just felt attacked, right? It was like one-upping. It was, almost a sabotaging type of energy. I want to sabotage you, slander you, or, leave you high and dry. I'm going to do what I need to do to survive. It is like a survival of the fittest here, but it was done in such a way that just left you shaking your head. Like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with this company, this organization? Are there values in place? Are there, ethics? Are there morals? And it says here, this situation doesn't serve you, Capricorn. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. That's what you're doing. That's what you've been trying to do, but it's difficult when every way you turn, right? That's that micromanaging as well. Every direction you go in, it's like a wall. And it may have even been that gray door, right? Door closed. It's like a door even slamming in your face. I'm going to go that direction. Nope, slam door. I'm going to go that direction, slam door. So I do feel for some of you, that's why that red door is coming in, because finally the door that you've been trying to be successful going through is going to show great promise, show great growth, show great abundance. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Michael. This queen, she's very observant. She's all about the truth. I want the whole truth, nothing but the truth, even if it's blunt, even if it hurts, right? And I feel like you've had to, or you felt, maybe it was you've had to because of the way people have treated you, but you've had to kind of put on a little layer of truth serum, right? It's like you've had to kind of brush yourself in this truth serum, but it also a layer of protection. And you've said, okay, I'm getting clear. This is what I need to do. I'm not going to give you a second chance, right? This person I've already given a second chance to, or this company, or, I've been let down. I'm putting up my wall here and not letting myself get so vulnerable or get so excited or get to that point where I feel like there's going to be a shift. I'm not going to believe it until I see it here. So it says that you're brilliant. You may have even been working with a brilliant person. I feel like this is characteristics that you are taking on here though, but roles could be reversed. This is you knowing exactly who you are and what you want to see manifesting. And we see that because you are embracing in some of these energies that the Queen of Swords represents, you're manifesting now because you're getting clear on that intention. You know exactly what to do. This is the benefit of experience. And that's exactly what I mean by some sort of truth serum as well. You're able to see through situations that maybe you felt like your intuition led you astray. Maybe you weren't quite sure. You just started to get confused by everything happening in the past with the Five of Swords. This is like a minion here of the devil. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, some betrayal, some shady stuff going on here. And when the Queen of Swords shows up here, it says a time for career, right? This is a time for career for you. This is big energy. And a lot of you, I feel like you've put everything kind of on the back burner because it was necessary for you to really focus on finances, beliefs, money, abundance, jobs, anything that has to do with the career sector. You said, I'm going to just handle what I need to handle. And I'm going to really focus on what I need to grow, to build my empire, my abundance. So you have the experience to back you up. There's nothing you cannot accomplish, especially with the King of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords. I mean, yes, there could be other people in the mix, but I feel like you're manifesting with this Magician. You're manifesting a new beginning. This is what's coming in for you here, Capricorn. You can manifest the life you want. What you need, it's almost as if it magically appears. That's what the Tower is, right? You're going to change your life. And the Magician says, whoop, here's your successful beginning. This is what you've wanted. We didn't intentionally try to withhold it from you, but there were some lessons for you to learn, for other people to learn. That's something that some of you need to hear, right? When we can see it from a higher perspective, that maybe there were lessons other people needed to learn, and you agreed prior to incarnating in this life to be part of that contract to help them learn and evolve. It kind of puts the focus off of us, right? It puts the focus off of the self, the self, and puts it more on that broader perspective. And you learned a lot as well because you have experience backing you up. But I feel like you were the catalyst in someone else's healing or someone else's, shadow work even. So the Magician is what you're manifesting, what you're bringing in, because you're getting clear. And then in the near future, we have the Tower. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Yeah, break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. And there is a lot of change happening here for you. So definitely an opportunity that's going to put you in a new trajectory, a new timeline. It's like you're jumping timelines here. You may even surprise yourself by saying, whoa, 2 months ago I was in this position. Now I'm over here, eating grapes off a vine. Well, maybe it's not that extravagant, but it's something close to that because you are shifting frequencies. You have the Chariot. It's coming in hot, right? This is quick moving energy, Cancerian. The Chariot is about you being determined, you having the self-control, thanks to the characteristics that you are embracing here with the Queen of Swords. You have this self-control, you have this determination to advance your career. This is the card of career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So there is something that people are acknowledging. Whoa, that took me by surprise. Capricorn is determined. Capricorn's going all in. Capricorn's not giving up. But it's not that you're doing it at the expense of others in a negative way, right? Because you have the experience of what that looks like because other people have done that to you. Other people have manifested from a place of fear, of ego, of obsession, of I'm out to get one another, right? I'm out to get the person, even if I have to slander their name. You've learned the lesson the hard way here, and you're moving on with determination, and you're manifesting from a place of heart and soul. And that's why in your environment, you have the Empress. She's the most abundant energy in tarot, right? She's the one who gets to act on those plans, right? Because creativity is rewarded here. And look at it, says literally luxurious or abundant resources. And we just said the grapes on the vine. So there are some big resources that are coming in that are helping you out. There could be a big windfall for some of you, a big settlement, a big payout. For others of you, you're really going to increase your clientele, right? This could be a new job offer that just blows the old job offer in the, winds. Maybe it's a, $100,000. I mean, that's pretty extreme, but maybe it's that much of a, increase. I feel like there's something big. And maybe even if it's not right away, by the end of the year, you're going to say, wow, this year blew 2023 out of the ballpark. So I feel by the end of 2024, you're going to have reaped the benefits of all your hard work. And you're going to see that there's growth here for you starting now. But I am getting that, your determination, your self-control is a prerequisite to this abundance, right? And so a lot of you've already been moving forward. You've already been putting in the work and the energy. You've planted the seeds. You've been watering them. You've been trying really hard. And even though some of you wanted to give up on that garden altogether, it's going to pay off. Wow, this is so beautiful for you. Now, we have here in your environment, the hopes and fears, you have the Two of Wands. Just to make decisions, for decisions to be made so you can move forward and get out of some sort of ambivalent, back and forth, indecisive energy, right? Because twos can be about choices, partnerships. It says make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Yeah, so there is some sort of big, bold decision that you are being guided to take. And once you say yes, or once the energy aligns for the universe to create this magic in your life with the magician, something happens quite quickly here for you with the Chariot. So that's the hope that finally those plans, I can move forward. But the fear is, what if my plans don't work out, right? What if, right? What if we stay in this indecisive lack of, what if we stay in this turtle and we watch all the cheetahs, fly by us, and we're still here making zero progress when really you have been making progress. It's just been slow. That's actually not going to happen for you. Why? Because look at this. Your final outcome is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, you're making that choice, right? You're making that choice to be bold and ambitious, Capricorn. And it says prosperity arising from wise planning. There's the chess card. It literally says wise planning. You can't make that up. It says wise spending. And then on this card, it says wise planning. So you being knowledgeable, you being experienced, you now know what you didn't know in the past, right? You had to go through some of these experiences to gain the wisdom, to put you on that trajectory of financial freedom, of luxury, of abundance, whatever it may be. Side note, some of you may be going on a cruise or doing a little bit of traveling here in the month of January. Maybe it's a move as well. It says optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And it's interesting because remember, the challenge here, it says your plans are working out very well. But because something may not be in your timing, that could be challenging you, saying, well, my plans aren't turning out. My plans aren't turning out. We want to stay optimistic and trust that they are, because the Tower is coming in here for you. And your outcome says plans are turning out as expected. Actually, better than expected is what Spirit just said. So try not to set an expectation of what something exactly has to look like. Just embrace the flow of abundance. Right? I am abundant. I am attracting, the right clients, the right, amount of money. I'm attracting. You are a magnet. You are a magnetic attractor for abundance this month. And I see you taking big, bold steps forward, and it's putting you right in the path of, success. I like this so much for you, Capricorn. You deserve these big wins. You've been, you've gone through it here. I see that. Let's get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have, please, for Capricorn? Wisdom of the Oracle for January 2024. Thinker. We have card 44. 44 equals 8 as well. That's the energy of the Strength card. So again, you've been through it all. You've had your dedication tested. You've had your willpower tested. You've been in a thinking mindset. Some of you overthinking things, maybe even causing sleep issues, causing some headaches, just causing a lot of energy burnout at times, because you're wondering, how come everybody else is going through some good changes? Where's my change, right? It's right here. It's right here. Stay a little bit more patient, Capricorn, because we have some big things happening for you. All right, card 44. Strategy, being analytical and logical. That's that Queen of Swords showing up here for you as well. That is the Chess card. That is the Tower. So there's some big things that are happening here for you, but you have the ability to strategize, to focus, to organize. And I feel like you are taking things at face value. You're following the logical path, right? Because your emotions got a little bit tied up in something here. But that's what you are releasing come the beginning of January. It may be even something that you're just kind of wiping off the residuals from 2023. And you're saying, I'm going to see the silver lining. I'm not going to let my emotions get the best of me. I know what I need to do here. And it says your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem, and you have all the information that you need, Capricorn. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you are playing right now. Didn't we even use that analogy earlier? The game, right? It's like in the competition card, it's like two people realize that this is just part of life, right? And so I feel like you're going to win, as it says. You're going to win the game of life. When it comes to your finances here, it says calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you are going to take to claim your prosperity. Lists are your friends now. So get out your journal, write down what you are going to manifest, as well as, maybe your to-do list or your goal list, bucket list. It'd be a really great time for you to create. Even grab, a planner. A lot of you maybe you're like me and you like the planner and you like it down on paper. Maybe you have an app on your phone. I feel like some of you have already started this, but there's something more concrete that you are excited to add to the calendar or add to the mix here. It says that's going to help you signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. You will win this game, and your triumph, there's the chariot. Literally, it says triumph here. Your triumph will be for the highest good of all. So this is the month that all that hard work, that dedication, even the shadow periods that you've gone through, right? That weakness that you've succumbed to at times, self-sabotage or sabotage of others that have got in your way of success, that it's all like, it's like everything compiles and crumbles in order for you to really set things straight and move forward. Because the Three of Wands, I love to see this Three of Wands in your outcome, because this is about a return on your investment. It's about your optimism, your patience, and your hard work paying off. Don't take your eye off the prize. Like I said, towards the end of 2024, you're going to look back and say, wow, yes, I blew 2023 out of the side. You're going to be that turtle that literally has some cheetah legs, and you're the one that's, blowing everybody in the dust, but you're not looking at it from the point of, I'm on top here. I'm better than everybody else. That's not what I see for you. But I definitely see there's a lot of movement here. And wouldn't that be funny to see a turtle with cheetah legs? All right, last but not least here, let's get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Capricorn, I just ask, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice, big, deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice, big breath in. Hold it for as long as you can, and release through the mouth with a nice big sigh. And with your eyes closed, Capricorn, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's visited through your dreams, or maybe one currently at your home. There is no right or wrong answer, Capricorn. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your power animal in the comment section below, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss that notification when it comes out. All right, look at this here. You have the koi fish. This is one of my favorite, and wow. What did we say in the very beginning of your reading? You can't make this up. There is always enough. Remember Spirit's words in the very beginning? There's always enough. There's enough to go around. And that's what you're getting here with the koi fish. Beautiful. Some of you may be 36 years old. 36 could be a significant number. You have 33, horse spirit. It says freedom is yours, Capricorn. We also talked about financial freedom, emotional freedom. The tower is breaking you free of procrastination, of that slow moving energy in order to allot you that freedom that you've worked so hard to obtain. Life is a mystery. There's your Bobcat, card 8 as well. So we talk about the strength, the 8 energy of Leo. Some of you may even have Leo placements in your chart. Some of you, there could have been some big changes around that Lionsgate portal, 8-8. I do feel like you're seeing that, yes, it's a mystery, but I'm embracing the silver lining. I'm embracing the ups and downs. I realize that things happened for me, not to me. And then lastly here, we have dolphin. This and that are true. That kind of goes with the thinker energy of being logical. People are going to tell you who they are real quickly. Trust them at that face value. And I feel for some of you, you're going to see right through the BS. If someone's not being honest with you, you're going to see through it, is what I get here. Remember, you have that truth serum all over you. And if something feels shady, if it doesn't feel right, you've already seen the worst of a person or of a company or of an organization. And even if it wasn't targeted at you per se, I feel like you're not going to put yourself in that position again. Okay. Life is a mystery. I feel like, yeah, you're taking facts, you're taking things at face value here, but you're also knowing that there is more than enough to go around. Freedom can be and will be and is yours. Wow, that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Beautiful energy here. I know a lot of you have gone through it, but you have the Magician, you have the Tower, you have the Empress, you have the Chariot. And sometimes people look at, the Tower as a negative, but I really like Towers because these are the moments that we grow, that we really see what we're truly capable of. And it can put us right on that trajectory, that path of more than what we could have ever imagined. It's that divine timing, divine intervention, as well as the universe coming in and giving us a little bit of that extra push, that extra shove to transform our lives in big, big, bold ways. And that's what's happening here for you. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, do comment your power animals in the comment section below. And please be willing to, again, like and share. I have been getting comments that people have not been getting the videos. They haven't been coming out at all. So you may need to resubscribe and hit that notification bell, or just, like, show your support in any way possible. It certainly helps keep the channel going so we can deliver these messages from Spirit. Thank you so very much for tuning in, Capricorn. Lots of love.